I love fucking wintertime, baby. I don't love fucking in wintertime. I meant I love wintertime, right? Alright, I just shaved, so I know I look 12, but welcome back to the 5 biggest games of the month. This one is for October, because we're in October now. It is the 1st of October. Hopefully I'll get this video out today. I always leave these videos late. I always forget about them until the 1st of the next month. But yeah, I like doing these. I think they're quite entertaining. They're fun. So we're going to give 2 honorable mentions because there's actually a lot of big games coming out this month. It's gaming season, baby. October, November is going to be clutch. It always is. Every year, October and November are pretty huge. But we're going to give 2 honorable mentions, and those go to Concrete Genie, which is coming out on the 8th of October, and it's a Sony game, a Sony exclusive PS4 game, and it looks pretty cool from what I've seen so far. You play as this animated character. You kind of paint graffiti on the walls, and there seems to be a lot of bullying involved, but it looks cool from what I've seen. I haven't delved too deep into that one, but it looks cool, and I think it could be a nice little indie title. And also the second one is After Party, which I'm really excited about. Probably one of my most excited games this month, to be honest, but I'm doing this in terms of like the biggest games of the month. So After Party looks really, really cool. It's actually from the same guys that made Oxenfree, which was a game that I really liked. It was one of my favorite indie games, actually, in recent memory. I think it came out in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, 2015, 2016, something like that. But this new one looks really cool. It's been delayed a bunch, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't wait to play it. That's coming out at the very end of the month, October 29th. All right, with the honorable... All right, with... I fucking can't... Why can't I not say this? Alright, with the honorable mentions out of the way. See, it's not that fucking hard, idiot. Okay, with the honorable mentions out of the way, I forgot what I was going to say after. Alright, with the honorable I'm so dumb. Alright, with the honorable mentions out of the way, we now move into the top 5 biggest games of October. So we're starting off the month with a game that I'm not personally too excited for, but I know there's a lot of people out there that like these games. It's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So I actually got to play this at E3. I was sent over with Ubisoft. I played at E3. I had a good time playing it. I played about 2 hours of the game with a couple of guys over there. And I also played the beta just recently. Which was, I think, a couple days ago. I actually streamed that on my Mixer. Go follow my Mixer, mixer.com/theapexsound. I had a blast streaming it, but it's not really a game that I think is gonna be good, if you get me. Like, it's fun to fuck around in, but it's not gonna be a game that I'm actually going to enjoy from start to finish. It's gonna have a good start. It's really not my type of game. It's just fun for a couple hours to mess around, and I'm probably gonna skip it altogether, to be quite perfectly honest. But I know people loved Wildlands. I wasn't the biggest fan. So the people that loved Wildlands, that liked Wildlands, I think are going to really like Breakpoint as well, because it does seem to improve on Wildlands and what that had done in the genre. So that comes out October 4th. I believe there's YouTubers playing it already, because I saw a couple full gameplay walkthroughs out there with full game in the title, but you never know with YouTubers these days. They always put that shit in the title and it's not the full game whatsoever. They're blatantly lying through their teeth like most YouTubers do every single fucking day. It pisses me off. I never want to upload to YouTube ever again. Ubisoft, please, I beg you, just bring back Splinter Cell. I don't care about Ghost Recon. All I want is Splinter Cell back in my life and Sam Fisher to bend me. No. Alright, so that's a pretty big game to kick off the month of October. I won't be playing it personally, but I'll be playing Concrete Genie on the 8th of October. And then 3 days later, we are talking about the game number 2 here. I'm not doing this in order of biggest games, by the way. I'm doing it in order of release date. So just in case you were like, so you're saying Ghost Recon is bigger than Grid, or Grid is bigger than Ghost Recon? No, I'm not. I'm just doing an order of release there, right? But Grid 2019 is coming out the 11th of October, and it is a reboot of the Grid series. I actually used to play Grid quite a lot on PS3. I used to really like those racing games, so I'm excited it's being rebooted. I don't really remember it all that well. Like, I remember playing Grid and enjoying it, but I don't remember the ins and outs of it all that much. I'll be doing a career mode playthrough, though, for sure. We're going to check that out. Hopefully, I get a code relatively soon, and I can do that for you guys, because I know Game Right's playing it already, and he says it's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm excited to check it out, and I don't think it's like the biggest game in the world, but it is a racing game, and there's not many racing games coming out until Need for Speed. I think this is probably the only racing game that's coming out in the month of October. So yeah, Grid 2019, 11th of October. Hopefully I'll see you guys for the playthrough there. All right, now we move to some of the shit that really pisses me off and why I think game developers are maybe more the publishers are genuinely brain dead, okay? It's a segment. So, right? The next 3 games I'm talking about all come out on the same fucking day. And there's nothing coming out the week before. Nothing at all. Why won't one of you just move your game forward a week? Just one of you do it. Just have the balls to say, yeah, I don't want to compete against Call of Duty. I'm going to bring my game forward a week. It really wouldn't make you look bad. It would make you look good. And you would sell more copies. Trust me. Okay, so the third game we're going to talk about is The Outer Worlds. It's coming out on the 25th of October for some dumb reason. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for this game. I have been a little bit let down with what I've seen so far. I saw a behind closed doors demo at E3. This was the first time I had seen any gameplay of the game. I think it was the first time anyone had seen any gameplay of the game. And I really wasn't like blown away. I thought it looked cool. The dialogue system looked cool. But I don't know, the graphics look kind of meh, and the world itself, I don't know, it looks cool, like it looks like it's a fun world, but then again, the gameplay doesn't really look all that fun to me. It looks kind of bland and simple, but we'll see. It comes out October 25th, as I said, the same day as these 2 other games we're going to talk about momentarily. But yeah, I'll check it out for sure, but I'm not convinced by The Outer Worlds yet. It is made, by the way, as the same people that made the Fallout series, just in case you didn't know. The 2 guys that created the Fallout series are the directors on this game. So it is going to be very similar to the early Fallout games and what they were like. So if you were a big fan of the early Fallout games, I think this is kind of built towards you, basically. I'm not really the biggest Fallout fan in the world, so that's maybe why I'm not overly impressed with this game, because it is kind of just like old school Fallout, right? It doesn't look like it's a new or impressive type of game. It seems like they're going for, you know, the classic Fallout feel. And if that's what they're going for, then fair enough. I'll check it out for sure, and I'll give it a go. Outer Worlds is coming out October 25th, same day as this next game we're talking about, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So really dumb decision on their part. Like, I don't get why Obsidian and Private Division, the guys who are publishing this, like, wouldn't bring the game forward a week. Or, like, I just don't get it. Like, would that really throw off your schedule that badly to bring the game forward a week? They could have done it ages ago, because Call of Duty has had a release date for a minute now. And what one of them decided that they want to go up against Call of Duty? I know they're different types of games completely, but for the casual audience, most people are going to be playing Call of Duty, right? So if you brought it out a week before, it opens it up to a new audience that Call of Duty isn't out yet, and kind of, you know, maybe I'm looking for a game to check out. I'm looking for and this RPG looks cool. So it really limits the casual audience that can come in and play your game, I feel like. But I don't know. C'est la vie. We'll see. I really think it is going to affect the sales quite badly, and I don't think Outer Worlds is going to sell well. They have now been obtained by Microsoft, by the way, Obsidian Games. But this game is going to be released on all platforms, because I think Take-Two still have the publishing rights for this game, because Microsoft bought them after. So yeah, talking about Call of Duty now, it comes out obviously 25th of October as well. And this Call of Duty is probably the most excited I've been for a Call of Duty in quite some time, to be perfectly honest. It looks really good. I think the campaign looks great from what I've seen. And it seems like it's really, really realistic and grounded. And it's pretty dark, it seems like. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of complaints. There was a lot of uproar about them using white phosphorus and shit. And I'm like, dude, they use fucking nukes. Like, I mean, come on. It's Call of Duty, for Christ's sake. It's a video game. So yeah, multiplayer, I did play the 2v2 mode. I didn't play the beta. I think I played the alpha, but not the beta. I played the 2v2 mode only, and I had a blast with it. I think that could be a really fun mode to do. I'll have some gameplay of me playing that up on the screen right now. But yeah, the multiplayer looks great, and I'm really not one of the guys that like gets mad into Call of Duty multiplayer. I usually just every year play the Call of Duty campaign and really enjoy it. I think they make great campaigns. That's why I was so disappointed when last year's one didn't have one. Yeah, I just usually play the campaigns and then play a little bit of the multiplayer and see where we go from there. This year, I think I could get actually roped into playing this multiplayer a lot, because it just makes the team fights with friends so much fun. The campaign looks great as always. This looks like it could be one of the best Call of Duty campaigns in a while. It's a soft reboot of the Modern Warfare series is what they're calling it. I don't know exactly what that means, the soft reboot. Is it rebooted or is it not rebooted? I don't know, really. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest game coming out in October, quite obviously, because it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is the biggest game nearly every year, along with... If Rockstar release a game, then that's probably the biggest game of the year. Moving on to the fifth and final game, which is also coming out on the 25th of October, because everyone is brain dead. I'm the only one with a brain, okay? And that is MediEvil. I thought I'd throw this in on the list as well, because it is a pretty big game. It's a remake of the 1998 game. I was 4 when this came out. I don't think I played it. I might have played it, but I don't think that I played it. If I did, I certainly don't remember playing it. But it looks really cool. I played the little short-lived demo, which was about 20 minutes or so, and I had a blast just playing through that. So I might check MediEvil out. I probably won't check it out on release day, because they're releasing it the same day as Call of Duty and Outer Worlds, which isn't smart. As I said, that really, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if this game, MediEvil, was coming out a week before, I'd 100% play it. But it's coming out the same day as Call of Duty and the Outer Worlds, so I'm not going to play it because I'll be busy playing the other games. So it's like, it's just a little bit of common fucking sense, to be honest, guys. I don't really get it, I don't really get it, but I don't know. They must have their reasons. They must have their reasons. This is Sony, for Christ's sake. They're not dumb. But yeah, that's been the 5 biggest games of the month for October. I'll be doing one on November 1st as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what games you are personally most excited for in the month of October, and which ones you'll be playing. To be honest, I'm probably going to play Concrete Genie. I'll play that 100%. I'm going to play Grid, 100% playing Grid. I'll be playing Call of Duty. I might check out Outer Worlds. I might check out MediEvil, because, you know, they're coming out the same day as COD. And then I'm definitely going to be playing After Party on the 29th, because that game really excites me. It makes my nipples tingle because it looks dope. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like if you did. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next month for another 5 biggest games of the month.